Yeah. Don't be stressing on the dumb shit, 'cause God is gonna make a way. Just keep going and keep your faith, so you can win this race. This race called life, yeah, yeah. This race called life. This race called life, yeah, yeah. Race called life. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm grinding 'cause I know that I'm gon' get it. I just gotta have vision, keep faith and be humble. Have some patience with it. I've been A1 since day one, been always on my job. I never been a fake, never had to steal and rob, 'cause I do good business, I'm too good with it. And even though I'm on this road, I'm still daddy to my children. You know I do good with them, and don't like being missing. But I hate when my bills is thicker and my pockets get thinner. But I can't stress up on the dumb shit, 'cause God is gonna make a way. I keep going and keep my faith in my pace, so I can win this race. Win this race called life. This race called life. I'm just trying to win this race called life. This race called life. This race called life, yeah. Race called life. I'm just trying to win this race called life, yeah, yeah, yeah. I keep on running in this race called life, yeah, yeah, yeah. I won't come in last place in life, no. 'Cause I'm just trying to win this race called life. This race called life. Girl, I just gotta win this race called life. This race called life. Just gotta win this race called life.
Okay. Dang, that song seemed longer than I remember for some reason today. What's up? Peace to the family. Peace to everybody out there. I hope y'all having a good week. Y'all know what time it is, man. I had to tap in again this week to give you some more content. The title to this one, Joe Biden. This shit just happened. This shit funny. Joe Biden says abortion activists are out of step with the Democratic Party. He pretty much says they're anti-Democrat. Oh, my shit freezing. Yeah, if you got a problem with abortion being taken away, he says you anti-Democrat. And this is just recently. So, I got this picture up here when he said it in 1982, but that's just to let you know that he been felt this way. You know what I'm saying? That's why I started it with this one, because we about to get into all this shit. So for all the people who are Democrats who voted for this motherfucker, like, he don't give a about y'all for real. You know what I'm saying? He gonna do what he want to do. Like, y'all voted him in, and he feel like he don't gotta listen to y'all. He got dementia for real. If y'all ain't peep, dude, a little slow in the head, man. And I keep hearing, no, I ain't gonna go into no conspiracies. I'm gonna keep it all facts today. I was about to say some crazy shit, but yeah, definitely, man. Let's get straight into it, man. Joe Biden voted to overturn Roe vs. Wade in 1982, saying women don't have the sole right to say what happens to their bodies. I don't think that a woman has the sole right to say what should happen to her body. Joe Biden, 1982. I watched the clip. I don't know why I didn't copy the clip, though. I didn't copy it. So, you know what? Let's start right off with a video. Before we get into this, let's just go into why you can't trust this guy.
Joseph Biden today faces a controversy 3 weeks ago, at a debate at the Iowa State Fair, he
He's
used
been
phrases
lying.
identical to those delivered by British Labour Party leader Neil Kinnock.
Biden seemed to be claiming Kinnock's vision and life as his own.
Why is it that my wife, who's sitting out there in the audience, is the first in her family to ever go to college?
Why is Gladys the first woman in her family in 1,000 generations to be able to get to university?
My ancestors who worked in the coal mines in northeast Pennsylvania don't come up after 12 hours and play football.
8 hours underground and then come up and play football.
It's because they didn't have a platform upon which to stand.
There was no platform upon which they could stand.
The notion that every thought or notion or idea you'd have to go back and find and attribute to someone, I think is, quite frankly, ludicrous.
The problem here is that Senator Biden told his audience he'd just been thinking about these things, and he failed to give any credit at all to his famous British speechwriter.
You know, I was thinking on the way over here. Now that's a little too much, because as you point out, what's behind the words? What's there? And a lot of people, the rap on Biden has always been that it's just a surface.
I should have said, to paraphrase Neil Kinnock,
The
only time I didn't. And all the times I've used it.
But CBS News found a tape of a second instance.
It reappeared in the New York Times with a new charge, that Biden had appropriated a famous litany from the late Robert Kennedy about what the gross national product cannot measure.
It cannot measure the health of our children,
The health of our children,
the quality of our education,
the quality of their education,
the joy of their play.
or the joy of their play.
Biden gave Kennedy no credit. He has also quoted or paraphrased John Kennedy, Hubert Humphrey, and British Labour Party leader Neil Kinnock, all without credit.
Joseph Biden admitted today that he committed plagiarism when he was in law school. He said it was a mistake, but that it was unintentional.
He quoted 5 pages of someone else's work without proper citation.
I've done some dumb things, and I'll do dumb things again.
He was given an F.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I've been dumb.
To the political community in Washington, it all seems of a piece. Plagiarism at law school, plagiarism on the stump.
The great communicator. Strike that. The great imitator.
You don't steal verbatim, or when you do, as he did 99% of the time, you give credit.
Biden's critics say he sells himself as a man whose words and visions can inspire a new generation in politics. But if the thoughts, phrases, and visions really belong to others, it's a form of false advertising.
Is it a wise idea, though, to take something that personal, anyway, from another politician and try and appropriate it to your own campaign?
I think it was a stupid thing to appropriate material that was really very personal, that was someone else's.
Most people didn't know
It's minor, though, you know,
he was,
but it just goes to show character.
Biden,
you know?
and now they're going to say, oh, yeah, he's the guy who plagiarized.
There's a lot of people.
Politically, that's devastating. These clips are devastating. He looks like a Joe Biden wind-up doll with somebody else's words coming out.
If they're going to do things that are stupid as well as immoral, then they're probably too dumb to have the job of president.
Voters are going to have to decide whether he was dishonest or dumb.
Senator Joseph Biden may have more explaining to do.
The new questions stem from taped remarks of Biden during an April campaign appearance in New Hampshire.
I went to law school on a full academic scholarship, the only one in my class to have a full academic scholarship. Went back to law school and, in fact, ended up in the top half of my class. I was the outstanding student in the political science department at the end of my year. I graduated with 3 degrees from undergraduate school and 165 credits, only needed 123 credits.
Biden now concedes he did not graduate in the top half of his law school class, that he does not have 3 degrees from college, and that he was not named outstanding political science student in college.
Newsweek says Biden actually went to school on a half scholarship, ended up near the bottom of his class, and won only 1 degree, not 3.
Joe Biden ranked 76th in a class of 85 at the University of Syracuse Law School. I mean, this guy comes off this whole thing as a flyweight.
Now Biden says Newsweek is right. His memory had failed him.
And I'd be delighted to sit down and compare my IQ to yours if you'd like, Frank.
Joe Biden was victimized by the truth.
Bye-bye Biden. He may not know it yet, but I think this is going to be very difficult for him to recover.
Is Joe Biden dead meat, yes or no?
I think so.
Bob?
It's in terminal condition.
Terminal. Eleanor?
Yes, unless he comes in third in Iowa.
Morton?
Dying.
I say dead. Will be...
Bye-bye Biden. Bye-bye Biden. You know, I just wanted to play that. That shit was always funny. Every time I see that shit when he going over, hey, 3 degrees, and then, like, dude, like, you on national TV, you know what I'm saying? You running for office, like, these people is digging through every bit of your background. Like, hold that. You feel me? Like, come on, man. You gotta do better than that. You gotta do better than that. All right, let's get into this presentation though about how we this guy been against Roe versus Wade since the beginning of time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all voted for him, so you can't be mad. You know what I'm saying? Y'all getting what y'all paid for. You feel me? This what y'all drove to the polls. Y'all put gas in y'all tank, drove down there, voted for this guy, and and he just acting like he gonna listen to everybody else. You know what I'm saying? But the people who voted for him, he want to listen to Big Pharma. He want to listen to Wall Street. He want to listen to Bill Gates. He want to listen to Fauci. He listening to everybody else but the people who put him where he's supposed to be. You feel me? Well, I'll take that back. Big Pharma and Wall Street put him exactly where he uh, up in there. Let's keep it moving. Right now, NY Times seeing a poll. Biden hits 33% approval, while 64% of Democrats prefer someone else in 2024. I didn't go into this article, but I read it. It was pretty funny. It was saying like, yeah, the polls that more than half of the Democrats right now want somebody else. Okay, they want somebody else. They know that he's not capable of getting anything done. Let me make myself big one time, man. I'm definitely looking good, smelling good today. Let me make myself. I'm all small and shit. Y'all can't even see me. Boom. So yeah, you know what What has he done since he's been in office? I know everything, nothing a dollar in the dollar store no more. Gas is up, inflation's up. We ain't got no baby formula, food shortages everywhere. I'm trying to figure out where there's solutions because all I keep seeing is problems. And then he keeps trying to force the hot sauce 19 jibby jab on everybody, every chance he get. Two, didn't he just sign our like health rights away or some shit to the UN? We're going to get into that on coming up. Not today on this podcast, but look forward to that because yeah, he did something like that, and I'm about to break that down too. You know what I'm saying? I know a little bit about it, but when I want to come correct, so that way I inform y'all all the way. So we ain't even gonna touch on that. But yeah, man, 64% of the Democrats say, man, we need somebody else up in there right now. You know what I'm saying? It's been past time. You feel me? Let's keep it moving. Get into this Roe versus Wade. Yes, President Biden supporting allowing states to overturn Roe versus Wade in 1982. As a senator, Joe Biden voted in favor of the constitutional amendment that would have allowed states to restrict or ban abortion. His stance has since changed. Look at the young Joe right there. Young Joe, Jim Crow Joe. All right. I'm going to breeze through this real quick. You know what I'm saying? On June 24th, President Joe Biden called the Supreme Court's decision to overturn Roe v. Wade a realization of an extreme ideology and tragic error. The court has done what it has never done before. The court has done what it has never done before. Expressly take away constitutional right that is so fundamental to so many Americans that had already been recognized, Biden said. On the same day, people on social media brought up Biden's previous stance on abortion when he served as a senator 40 years ago. One person said in a tweet that Biden voted for a constitutional amendment that would have allowed states to overturn Roe v. Wade in 1982 as a member of the Senate Judiciary Committee. More than 1 month before the Supreme Court issued its final decision, Representative Jim Jordan, representative of Ohio, a Republican of Ohio, also claimed in a viral tweet that Biden supported the idea to let states overturn Roe versus Wade. So we have regular citizens, regular everyday Americans know about this. We got, Republicans using it to bash them over the head. Like, Joe, you ain't getting away from this. And we see how you moving on this whole situation right now. Like, y'all ain't even doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could throw something at it the same way y'all threw some reparations at the Asians. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a low blow or a diss to the Asians. Shout out to Asians. You feel me? Shout out to Asians. Let me come back on the screen for a second, man. Pop my shit. Yeah, shout out to Asians right now. You know what I'm saying? Damn, got me thinking about some rice and vegetables right now. But you know, yeah, man, they could, you see how they dragging their feet. They trying to use this shit as a ploy to get you to vote for them all over again when y'all already drove to the polls and put them in office to do what y'all want the first time. And we gonna get into this Zoom call too. There was a celebrity Zoom call to the White House after the Roe versus Wade decision just dropped like last week. So we about to get into that and see what these celebrities was talking about when they called up there. You know what I'm saying? They called up there tripping like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wait till we get into that. So yeah, and it's pretty much what's going on, man. He been against this shit since the beginning. You know what I'm saying? He's really a Republican at heart. You know what I'm saying? These people cross sides so that way you could put them in office and they can still get their agenda pushed. You know what I'm saying? They know that we black folks buy into labels so much that we don't actually read the ingredients. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me bring myself back up, man. Why we treat politicians like food? We treat our politicians like our food. Like we just look at the label. We never really look at the ingredients. We never investigate, you know what I'm saying, what's really going on with this shit. Um, and that's how we get situations like this. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people think we were stuck between a rock and a hard place. And I was trying to tell people the whole time that's just the perception they want you to have. We weren't stuck anywhere. We were all right. You know what I'm saying? If you turn the news off, everything would have been good in your life. You know what I'm saying? Um, and that's not to say be ignorant of anything that's going on around you. You know what I'm saying? It's just where you getting your content of media from. Because we know if you watching the mainstream media, they pushing COVID. Oh, they pushing hot sauce 19 fear down your throat. They pushing the jibby jab on you and promoting that real heavy. They got Juvenile out there shucking and jiving. You feel me? They got the Juvie the Great. I can't even play Juvenile. Look, I was about to play Juvenile the other day. I was like, nope. Remember you was out there dancing for them hot sauce 19 checks, brother. I ain't even gonna play. You ain't getting no play in my ride. I don't forget. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Virgo. I'm petty. I'm real petty with it. I'm there. That's how petty I am with it. I definitely ain't playing because of that. Like, nah, you was out here just all the way trying to mislead our people. Like, I can't support you in no way, shape, or form. You're gonna get a view off of this, A view is a couple cents. I don't even want to put that in your pocket. You hear me? If I don't fuck with you. But that's neither here nor there though. But yeah, so let me go ahead and get back into this real quick. I know it's late, man. I just be popping in when I got the time. You know what I'm saying? This is something I do for me, helping teach. This also helps me remember, you know what I'm saying? Because I'll be going over so much information from biochemistry to and just everything. You know what I'm saying? If you look, I'll be all over the place. Religion. I don't like we took a break from religion. I got a couple people who've been asking me to tap back in. Somebody called me for a debate they want me to do. On like the aspects of science and astrology, and in contrast to the different religious systems, not any one in particular. But yeah, I'm about to do that. So be on the lookout for that. But and then a lot of mostly health shit. I've been doing health shit and the political stuff. So I'm on their heels every time they doing something that y'all need to know about. I'm about to bring it to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to let y'all know that the people y'all voted for, you know what I'm saying, we need to start demanding way more of. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's like they act like we can't push back or we can't have any demands. And it's like, when is it time to be critical of the people that you put in office? You feel me? That's the real question. You know what I'm saying? Because we're so uncritical that now that we finally have something to say about something, they like, shut up. And it's funny, they won't even lie to you no more. It's like they don't even pretend. You gonna see when I show you, he gonna straight out tell y'all, like, pretty much shut up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit crazy. Like, and we the people, you know what I'm saying? We're supposed to be a government of the people, by the people, for the people. I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But I do know what's going on, actually. Let me quit capping. I know exactly what's going on. I foresaw all of this. I told everybody exactly what was going to happen. I told everybody this guy right here was a closet racist. You know what I'm saying? The KKK, you ain't seen one. I forgot who told me this. I think it was my grandma, right? I think she said, you ain't seen one KKK outfit at the thrift store. And she was like, you know why? Right? My grandma is dramatic. I love her. Make sure you grab my RIP, but rest in paradise. Anyway, so yeah, she's like, you know why? She's like, cause they still hanging up in them closets, son. I'm like, yep, dang, you right. You exactly right. Like that, and then it's passed down from generation to generation. You ain't seen one KKK outfit at the thrift store. And I know it's probably a joke, but there's meaning behind it. I don't even know if you submitted a KKK outfit if they didn't hang it up. You know what I'm saying? People can go ahead and make that argument. I know y'all love to debate with me, but you know what I'm saying? Skip all that and just get the message. You know what I'm saying? She's pretty much saying that racism is hidden, and nowadays it's not like it used to be, where he could just come out and say what he wanted to. Once he saw a couple people get in trouble for the racist stuff, he tightened his act up. Like, oh, I got to be quiet. I got to keep how I feel secret, and we have to move overtly and covertly. That's how they doing. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's a secret society. All we ask is trust. It ain't no different with they secret societies. You know what I'm saying? You heard Jay-Z say it. It's all the same. And even if you, whatever, that's a whole nother debate. If Jay-Z's even in that whole Illuminati. I think people across, they're mixing different things. The elites who really run the world use the rappers. I'm not going to get off topic. We're not even going into none of that. Let's stick to Joe Biden and Roe vs. Wade. You see how I get straight draped off real quick? I'll be here 4 hours on 10 slides. All right, I already read this to y'all. So let's see what else popping. Yes, President Biden supported a constitutional amendment that would have allowed states to overturn Roe vs. Wade as a senator in 1982. His stance has since changed. Oh, has it? Tell me about it, Joe. I want to hear this. Look at him down there in the corner. Looking like he ready to take somebody's freedom away. You feel me? Looking like he ready to lock somebody up. Let me keep moving. It says what we found. This is what the article says they found. Okay, this is verify.com. Before he served as president, Joe Biden represented Delaware in the U.S. Senate from 1973 to 2009. After that, he was the 47th vice president under the administration of Barack Obama from 2009 to 2017. In 1981, late Senator Orion Hatch introduced, and that's Republican of Utah, I believe, introduced Senate Joint Resolution 110, which would have created a constitutional amendment to grant concurrent power to Congress and the states to restrict and prohibit abortions. Okay, so I want you guys to pay attention to this. And declare the Constitution does not secure a right to abortion. The amendment would have overturned the 1973 Supreme Court decision in Roe vs. Wade that granted the right to an abortion nationwide. So they've been at Roe vs. Wade neck. They just been trying to figure out how to slip and slide and when was going to be the right time. You know what I'm saying? This has been a big issue. And you know what's funny? I should have brought up Frances Cress Welsing. And I think if I have time, we're going to get to her at the end of this. You know what I'm saying? And some of the underlying issues that may be the root cause of why they pushing this Roe versus Wade and, taking abortions from everybody. You know what I'm saying? And if you in here right now, please hit that like button, that share button, so everybody else can go ahead and get some of this info. You feel me? Let's keep it moving. A law librarian from the Law Congress told Verify that the Senate Judiciary Committee voted 10-7 in favor of the proposed amendment on March 10th, 1982, allowing it to go to full Senate for a vote. So, yeah, they pushing it. They was pushing it March 10th, 1982. Biden was one of the senators who voted in favor of the committee passing the amendment to the Senate. We don't forget, Joe. We on your heels. We keep track of all the little moves you making. You know what I'm saying? When you tried to keep black and white kids from going to school together, I ain't forget. They might have forgot. They might have forgot and went and voted for you. I didn't go vote for you. They might have forgot you was trying to keep black and white kids from going to school together, Joe. I ain't forget. Drop a 369 if y'all heard about that. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't even really go in on him. I kept this strictly about kind of the Roe versus Wade and the topics pertaining to this. But, I forgot when I get to rolling, man. I know so much about these people, man. And it's still, it's a lot unknown. You never gonna know everything about everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm just sitting here in Ohio. You feel me? How much could I know? They know everything about me though. They got every text, every call. They know who I'm tapped in with. They probably know what I ate for lunch. If you don't use cash, they definitely know what you eating. You know what I'm saying? Every time you buy food, you swiping. And they know what your diet like. They could literally predict your future. If you go through the metadata, you know what I'm saying? If you are intelligent and intuitive enough, you know what I'm saying? I know I am. So, give me somebody metadata. You feel me? I'll show you what to do with it. You feel me? And again, they have brilliant think tanks and masterminds. IQs way above, mine. So, think about that. Not to mention if they really do got people who do like the telepathy and psychics, etc. That's conspiracy theory shit. But I'll touch on it for a split second. If they do have any stuff like that, I wonder where their technology at. Because I know their technology and weaponry is way ahead of what they telling us. I know if was to pop off today, and we was like, it ain't about to go your way, they gonna come out with a new weapon like that day, and we gonna see it. Like they gonna use it on us. Like I wonder if it's gonna be sonar or some type of vibration or sound. Because there's so much cool stuff that you can do once you really start to use your brain. Because there's so much energy around us. Um, that's a whole nother podcast. I ain't gonna get into it today, but yeah, man. Because ladies, if y'all was to try to get to tripping about this Roe versus Wade stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be martial law out here. They gonna shut the streets down. You feel me? And Joe Biden says, man, he pretty much, I'm about to show y'all, he pretty much tells y'all to shut up. If y'all got a problem with them taking abortion away, shut up. Y'all ain't Democrats then. You know what I'm saying? That's how he feel about y'all if y'all are out there protesting or if y'all have a problem with this. I don't even need to read the rest of this. You see, he's been against this since the beginning of time. That's my point. Now I'm about to go into, what's going on right now. I just like to give people context, pretext, and history so we can fully understand the person. Because if you're not looking at the full picture, if you ain't got a bird's eye view on these situations, you know what I'm saying? You always gonna be stuck in a, you know, I just want to say the best perspective you can have from any situation is all sides. You know what I'm saying? So if you can see things from everybody's point of view, that's one of the things that I attempt to do a lot of times. I think that's when I looked at my birth chart, like it said that's the type of person I am. And I was like, damn, this shit accurate. But yeah, the best point of view is to try to see things from all sides. So that way you have a clear understanding, overstanding. That's the bird's eye view. They overstand. We down here trying to understand and at best understand. And we can raise our consciousness and it's all about tapping into self. You feel me? Let's keep it moving. Okay. Hatch proposed an amendment. All right, I already showed you this. 1982, he been against this. Then he has this quote right here. I think Roe versus Wade went too far. I don't think that a woman has the sole right to say what should happen to her body. This is Joe Biden. Okay. Now I don't know who put gas in their tank and went down there and voted for this. Who forgot about this? And it was like, if we told you about this when Trump was running, y'all was liable to call us crazy, stupid, racist. If you wasn't black, they'll call you a racist. If you was black, oh, it was worse. They had even crazier names for you. You know what I'm saying? So, and again, I did feel stuck in between a rock and a hard place. I didn't even vote. I didn't know who to vote for. I'm like, I ain't voting for him. And that's the funny thing. That's how we got Donald Trump in the first place. And I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you that too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even gonna go too much into that right now. Because I'm gonna show you how we got Donald Trump. We got Donald Trump because these motherfuckers were so corrupt. You know what I'm saying? We were so hip to them and how they move. The emails had came out. That was just icing on the cake and confirmation. You feel me? Like no way, shape, and form. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's a lot we can get into. We can get into how the Democrats even funded Donald Trump's campaign because they tried to pick the candidate that was the least likely to win, and he still beat them. You know what I'm saying? This is facts. I'm gonna do a whole separate podcast on that because it's all type of receipts for that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to make this one too long and have the slides all crazy, have it all 50 slides and shit on the slideshow. But man, the Democrats and Hillary actually funded Bill. I mean, not Bill. I'm thinking about hey, let me get my mind together. Anyway, Hillary and the Democrats actually funded Donald Trump to get him to be able to be the person that they ran against because they felt like they had the best chance of beating him specifically. And it backfired on him. You know what I'm saying? It definitely backfired. But again, I think they could have put a damn a poodle up there and the poodle would have won. Anybody could have ran against Hillary and we was sick of her. And I'm gonna show you some of the whole bunch of corrupt shit she did briefly. I'm not gonna get tapped too much into it though. Let's keep it moving. Again, you already see what time it is with this guy, man. I've been talking about him for the longest. He been a racist longer than Donald Trump been a racist. So we need to just cut the cap. And he's a racist with more power. He's got more connections. He can actually get things done if he wanted to. So when you see him not moving, it's because he don't want to move. I just need y'all to recognize that. You feel me? Donald Trump couldn't get it. Couldn't get his look. Hold on, let me bring myself on the screen because this should be pissing me off. And I'm watching these whole bogus ass hearings about January 6th and whatnot. Man, look, they trying to call this man a dictator and compare him to Hitler. He couldn't even get his own driver to go where he wanted him to go. So he's not running nothing but his mouth. He's never ran nothing but his mouth. The Democrats had him in such a bind and a twist with that fake Russiagate campaign that nothing came up of. You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't even charged with nothing. He was actually under just investigation. All of that was an investigation to see if they could even bring some charges on him. So it was the pre-investigation. That's all that was. And even that failed. And watch, nothing's going to come of this. This is all a distraction. This is meant to scare you. This is a fear tactic and something to push you into voting for them without them actually having to give you anything tangible. Okay? That's why they're pushing this January 6th stuff. They're trying to scare you into voting for them because they're not going to offer you a thing. I already went over this. Matter of fact, I'm going to pull up the video. There's a video of the dude from the Democrats saying it. Like, our goal is to scare the bejesus out of them. We have to. He was like, we have to. He was like, we have to push it down their throat. Push the Republican replacement theory and make them own that. And we have to push the whole, try to make them seem like they're racist. They trying to garner the black vote again without actually offering black people anything. And I wonder how long we're going to go for it. I know this Roe versus Wade stuff got a lot of people pissed off. And again, we're going to get into this celebrity phone call in a second because it was a celebrity Zoom call and they grouped up and called down there. And they actually got through. But this shit is funny, man. This shit is funny. So, yeah, back into this. Let me get off this slide and move to the next one. Because I'm not about to read all that. It don't even matter. I left it up there. If you turn your phone sideways, you should have been able to get that. If not, y'all can go tap into YouTube. My YouTube channel is Astral Projections 369. Please go subscribe. I need to get my subscribers up. I can't get paid till I get 1,000. So, I've been rocking like 2 months, something like that. I really ain't even thinking about a check, and I ain't thinking about 1,000 followers. I just got 100. And I'm a hustler, so I know if I need 1,000, that's 100 times 10. Make 110 times, you got it. And I know with the followers, it's compound interest. So anybody who in here, please share this right now. One day I'm gonna have 50 or 100 people in here, and everybody gonna share it at the same time, and that's gonna double my subscribers. You know what I'm saying? So please make sure you hit that bell if you haven't, so you get the notifications when all this drop. Because I bet you ain't know that Joe Biden is dogging anybody who's against abortion right now. So let's get right into it. The next slide should be it. Oh, okay. The same week, Biden's communications director lambasted reproductive rights activists protesting SCOTUS and demanding the White House do more as being consistently out of step with mainstream of the Democratic Party. Okay, we're going to read that direct quote, actually. This is somebody commenting on it. We learn over half of Dem voters don't think Biden should run again. Okay, and I showed y'all that from the very beginning. You feel me? He got a 30. He got a 33% approval rating. 64% of Democrats right now, and that's including his House, Senate, and Congress, would say they would vote for somebody else if they ran. If it wasn't Donald Trump. So if Donald Trump runs, people say they'll vote for him again. But if it's somebody else, they want him out of here. And we already went through all of that. Now this is the article right here because they just came out with this law protecting abortion rights, okay? But it's protecting abortion rights of people who have like medical issues. So it's specifically for that shit. You know what I'm saying? And you can go ahead and look up this whole article. It's on The Cut. You know, I love bringing the sources through. I highlighted the key points. Down here at the very bottom, I'm going to read the quote where Joe Biden talking shit about y'all Democrats. Why is Joe Biden talking shit about the Democrats who are against abortion? You know, it was one thing when I was doing it on my Facebook, but you not me, Joe. You know, so I'm coming at you, okay? Joe Biden's goal in responding to Dobbs is not to satisfy, okay, this is Joe Biden's, the response from the White House. You know, he doesn't speak for himself. He's got people to do that for him. But this is their official response. Joe Biden's goal in responding to Dobbs is not to satisfy some activists who have been consistently out of step with the mainstream of the Democratic Party. So he says that his whole goal in just passing that thing is not to pacify y'all. Like, he doesn't give a fuck about y'all. That's not why he did that. You feel me? Any of the activists, he wasn't doing that for the activists. And then he said anybody who is an activist is consistently out of step with the Democratic Party. You have to read this sentence for sentence and actually listen to this. Okay? It's not hard. We read over this shit, and a lot of y'all didn't even know the shit was said, probably. I'm gonna start from the beginning again. And let me double check my sound, man, because when I be getting up, my shit be tweaking sometimes. Make sure my shit's still lit. Okay, yeah, my shit's still going. Okay. Joe Biden's goal in responding to Dobbs is not to satisfy some activists who have been consistently out of step with the mainstream of the Democratic Party. So anybody who's against abortion is out of step with the mainstream of the Democratic Party. That's what they just said. Shit's crazy, ain't it? It's to deliver help to women who are in danger and assemble a broad-based coalition. Okay, I fuck with that though. You know what I'm saying? And I actually, you know, I agree with that. This is kind of the way it should be. But all of y'all who voted for him don't agree with this. You know, so that's why I'm bringing y'all this news, you know, because y'all going to be like, man, he said what? About who? Like, okay, I got you, Joe. I got you, Joe. You feel me? And I hope that's how y'all feeling right now about this whole situation. Like, you know, we got to get Joe, Jim Crow Joe, the heck up out of here, you know, by any means necessary. You know, let's keep it moving. He says it's to deliver help to women who are in danger and assemble a broad-based coalition to defend a woman's right to choose now. I don't really think he's defending a woman's right to choose now. He's defending women who are in danger of, you know, but it's cool though. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. They just try to twist the words and make it sound like they doing way more than they are. You know, and we got to recognize that and pay attention to that little stuff. Just as he assembled such a coalition to win during the 2020 election, really, did you? He was definitely all up in the black churches. Had y'all jumping and shouting, sticking y'all arm out, ready to take that hot sauce 19 jibby jab without looking up nan ingredient. Don't make me pull up the video. Don't make me pull up the video. You feel me? Quit play. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Okay, I'll pull that video up. I wonder if y'all can read that. Where my phone at? Let me see if I can read that on my phone. Because I kind of want to. And when I turn it sideways, I can't read that shit. I can a little bit. I guess I need glasses. Or, yeah, I need, I can see it on the 70-inch though. So let me go back over here and read this. Let me read all these highlighted parts to y'all because I did just skip to the bottom. I just wanted to see y'all to see specifically how he shitted on y'all, man. You feel me? I jumped straight to the good shit. Boom. This weekend, the Washington Post published an article that chronicled the Lumbergh strategy of Joe Biden's administration in the aftermath of the Supreme Court's overturning of Roe v. Wade. Okay, so this is what they're doing in the aftermath to try to clean things up. Okay, The story describes how, rather than ringing every alarm available, rather than taking every opportunity to signal that we are in a moment of national emergency, the president is instead pointing at a vilifying finger. So he's pointing his finger at the activists like, you're not Democrats if you're against Roe versus Wade. This is literally what this guy's doing. No cap. You feel me? Seriously, and this article hit it straight on the head. Not at the Republican Party. No, he referred to them as his friends in his news conference on Friday, but at the very people who have been fighting with every fiber of their being to keep abortion access a reality. Joe Biden is talking to the activists. As the White House departing communications director, Kate Benningfield said in a statement conveying her boss's attitude toward those toward those pushing him to act more aggressively in response to Dobbs versus Jackson Women's Health Organization. Joe Biden's goal in responding to Dobbs is not to satisfy some activists who have been consistently out of step with the mainstream of the Democratic Party. Again, it's to deliver help to women who are in danger and assemble a broad-based coalition. Why you call them broads? Let's keep it moving. That's funny though. Coalition to defend a woman's right to choose now, just as he assembled such a coalition to win during 2020 election. And again, that's even questionable. I don't know how he got that off. I don't think enough people really voted for him. I don't think he won Atlanta. There's too many Republicans. I don't think he won here, Georgia. I mean, okay. And here's some of his statements and tweets right after all this stuff. It says, today is a very solemn moment for the United States. The Supreme Court expressly took away a constitutional right from the American people that it had already recognized. They simply took it away. That's never been done to a right that's so important to so many Americans. Really, Joe? What you've been trying to take away everybody's rights. We can't even post what we want on Facebook because of you, son. What do you mean? Stop playing with me, bruh. We can't even post what we want on Facebook because of you. You trying to act like, man, don't do that, man, because you're going to make, don't do that. Don't do that, Joe. Phone jumping. Yeah, don't do that, Joe. We hip to you, Joe. Let me read this other one. Roe versus Wade is the law of the land, and we must fight any and all attempts to overturn it. As president, I will codify Roe into law and ensure this choice remains between a woman and her doctor. Now, this is what he said to get into office. And I just want y'all to see that because he lied to y'all. You know what I'm saying? And even right now, he's saying that anybody who has a problem with Roe versus Wade is out of step with the Democratic Party. So, just keep that in mind, man. These politicians, it's the whole sleight of hand, and we know this. We should know this by now. Barack Obama blasted for not codifying Roe versus Wade, Dem failure. Okay, and we're going to go back because, Obama made these same promises. Here he is right here at a press conference. We got the whole Planned Parenthood project club banner behind him. 2013, baby, you see it. Out there pushing, they really want abortions. Let's get into this. This is from an article. Where was this article from? You know what? Okay, this is from Newsweek. Okay, so this article's from Newsweek. Social media users have criticized former President Barack Obama for not passing legislation to codify abortion rights into federal law. Into federal following the U.S. Supreme Court's decision to overturn two landmark abortion rulings. Obama, a Democrat who served as a president from 2009 to 2017, took to Twitter on Friday in response to court's decision to overturn 1973's Roe v. Wade and 1992's Planned Parenthood v. Casey, which had found a woman's right to abortion was constitutionally protected. Okay, so he came to Twitter to talk about this shit. Like, no, bro, you had your chance. When you was in office, you could have did something about it, but you didn't. So now you see, this is like the old boyfriend coming back to talk shit about what the new boyfriend ain't doing. Don't do that. You was here. You had your chance, bruh. Okay? Let me make myself big, man, and say that shit again, man. Because this is crazy. Now we got Obama on here talking shit about Roe versus Wade. Like, This is crazy. Don't do that, bruh. That's like the old boyfriend coming back to talk shit about what the new boyfriend ain't doing. Like, you had your chance to show and prove and you didn't. Like, get out of here. We don't need your advice. We don't want to hear what you got to say right now. You feel me? So don't come out here talking, because when you had the House, the Senate, and everything, and the filibuster, you had promised to codify Roe versus Wade, but you didn't. So let's cut the cap. You know what I'm saying? Let's straight cut the cap, bruh. I'm on your heels. And you know what I'm saying? Let's keep it moving. Today, the Supreme Court not only reversed nearly 50 years of precedent, it regulated the most intensely personal decisions someone can make to the whims of politicians and ideologies. Attacking the essential freedoms of millions of Americans, the former president wrote at the beginning of the thread about abortion rights. Critics responded to Obama's tweets by arguing he had the ability to codify Roe v. Wade into federal law during his time as president, but failed to do so despite Democrats controlling the White House, the Senate, and the House of Representatives from 2009 to 2011. They control everything. Man, they could have did so much, and they could have rammed so much stuff down the Republicans' throats. And you think that if the Republicans had the House, the Senate, and the White House, what you think they'd be doing? You think they wouldn't be busting jugs right now? I'm asking you. You think that when Obama had all of that, he had the White House, he had the Senate. Man, come on, man. Let's cut the cap, man. I'm done with y'all, man. I'm done. Hey, it's one of them days, man. I'm done. All right, let's keep it moving. This is the rights. Wait, this is the rights war on women. But they've been helped by the complacency of establishment Democrats, Shakar said. Worth remembering, when he was president, Obama had a supermajority in Congress and didn't codify abortion rights into national law, tweeted Nomia LGBAL. I'm not sure what that is. They got so much new stuff coming out. BBC's Washington correspondent. In April 2009, the recently inaugurated Obama said that legislation to codify abortion rights into federal law is not the highest legislative priority. But bruh, I mean, like, in 8 years, even if you just want to go through the 4-year windows you had the filibuster, 2009, 2011. Okay, that's 3. You know, when you had all that, you ain't pushing no Supreme Court judges through. You know, and that's a whole nother podcast right there. You know what I'm saying? Don't let me even get into that. You feel me? What you think the Republicans would have did? Let's keep it moving. That's how you know they really ain't won't change, man. They all working in this together. It's 2 birds on the same wing. We flying to the where they want us to go. That's why no matter who they put in there, none of these wars end. Did you notice that? No matter who they put in there, none of these wars for natural resources and oil and all this weird ass shit end. And I'm gonna show you, 90% of the bombs Obama dropped. 90% of the bombs this guy dropped. Dang, I can't never point the right way. Okay. It's this way. Let me get it. Let me see. Okay. Anyway, 90% of the bombs Obama dropped, man, kill innocent people, man. That's real talk. I don't know. I'm really not a sociopath, so I'm not gonna support the behavior just because he's a black guy and be like, oh, finally a black guy got to go in there and murder all these people, steal everybody's oil, bomb people in Africa for their natural resources and minerals, and steal their gold. No, I'm not with that. I don't know. And if you with that, you a borderline sociopath. See, this is let me say that again. This is the problem I have with Obama. You know what I'm saying? 90% of the drones that Obama dropped, you know what I'm saying, kill innocent people. If I was a sociopath, maybe I would support that behavior. But the thing is, I'm not. You feel me? I'm not. Where is that? Oh, I went away. Oh, lucky. Hold on, let me bring that back. I'm not a sociopath, so I can't support that behavior. So I'm on Obama heels every time I see him. If I seen Obama right now, I would boo him. Boo that man. You feel me? Yeah, boo that man. When you see Obama, let him know, like, bruh, we hip to you. Hold on, let me bring my screen at. Let me bring my full screen back up. The fuck? Slideshow. We started from the beginning. I ain't starting from the beginning, though. I'm going to skip through this. I mean, I ain't about to go back over nothing I went over. You're going to have to double back and catch this. Because I got something to do. I definitely do. Okay, let's get back to where I was at, though. I was trying to find this one slide about how 90% of... Where is it at? Okay. We're going to get into all of it, okay? We're going to get into what Obama did. And it's the only reason I bring it up is because, you know, he's on here talking about Roe versus Wade. You know what I'm saying? And talking about how things would be different, but he had his chance. You know what I'm saying? So him coming back, ooh, I thought that was about to fall. Him coming back right now and talking shit is like, again, like the old boyfriend coming back and talking shit about what the new boyfriend ain't doing. Fam, you had your chance. Keep it moving. You know, we don't want to hear that. And vice versa, the girlfriend too, vice versa. I'm just, you know, I know it's more females that be watching me than dudes, so, you know, I'm kind of talking to y'all. You know, of course I'm talking to the females, you know. Yeah. Okay, let's keep it moving. Where was I at? I got sidetracked though. I tried to skip ahead, got sidetracked. And again, you already seen it, man. It's on full screen, so y'all smart. Y'all can read ahead. You know, the legislation was the Freedom of Choice Act, which would have effectively enshrined Roe v. Wade into law in 2007. The Senator Obama told Planned Parenthood signing the law would be the first thing I do as president. Again, he lied about that. For a brief period during the 111th Congress, Democrats had a filibuster-proof 60-seat majority in the Senate, when independents who caucus with the Democrats are taken into account but the Freedom of Choice Act never became a law. So I just want y'all to be aware of that. And I'm sorry I butchered that last paragraph. But yeah, you know, they could have been did this. They had their solutions to these problems. They could have been gave y'all solutions if they wanted, you know. And you know, I want to show y'all this. Man, Texas wilding out about this, you know. I hope I can play this video. Oh yeah, that was only a couple seconds. So yeah, they got, you know, they was you know, this is after, you know, he got to popping all that stuff. You could look up this protest they had in Texas about this, you know, and they saying voting blue is not enough. Democrats, we call your bluff. You know, people is tired of this voting blue no matter who, because this gets us nowhere. You know what I'm saying? It's like they don't have to offer us anything. All they have to do is keep saying the other guy ain't shit. And that's what keeps happening. You know what I'm saying? Let me play this again. It's pretty wild.
Democrats, we call your bluff. Voting blue is not enough. Democrats, we call your bluff. Voting blue is not enough. Democrats, we call your bluff. Voting blue is not enough. Democrats, we call your bluff. Voting blue is not enough. Democrats, we call your bluff. Voting blue is not enough. Democrats, we call your bluff.
See out there with the bonnet on? I feel you, shorty.
Democrats, we call your bluff.
Yeah, it's getting real, you know. People have taken to the streets. You know, the Democrats right now is fed up, you know. Let me play that one more time again, because this shit was funny. Shorty out there with her bonnet on. I'm you know me, I'm all in the crowd trying to see who everybody is. I know I ain't gonna recognize nobody. Yeah, they're chanting voting blue is not enough. Democrat, we call your bluff. You know, they tired of the vote blue no matter who.
Voting blue is not enough. Democrats, we call your bluff. Voting blue is not enough. Democrats, we call your bluff. Voting blue is not enough. Democrats, we call your bluff.
You know, the Democrats have taken to the streets again. You know, voting blue is not enough. You know, they calling y'all bluff. They tired of the vote blue no matter who. So y'all got to come up with something new, and y'all gonna actually have to offer us something this time around. You know, I'm hoping everybody starts, you know, making some choices and decisions right now. Don't wait to 2024 and then be like, oh, there's no time. It's Donald Trump again. Like, man, y'all better figure something out now. Y'all keep saying the same thing every year. Y'all got 4 years. How it ain't no time? Because y'all too worried about drinking Hennessy and doing dumb shit. And then when we keep getting effed over and they gonna force shots on your baby, shots on your babies, then what? You know? When they start forcing that jibby jab on your toddlers, then what? Then you gonna have a problem and be looking up like, how do we get here? Because y'all weren't paying attention to what was going on, man. They out here bugging for real. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot more than this. It's a whole lot more than this. And granted, this thing, Roe versus Wade got y'all attention, you know, and that's cool. But I hope again, don't let them rock you to sleep after this one. Don't let them rock you back to sleep. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. You dig me? Oh, let me hit this water one time, man. Going in. Bottom of my water all dirty. Oh shit! I set it on top of it's a half a swisher right there. But yeah, man. What was I saying? Let me check my internet, man. My shit tweaking right now. I think I keep seeing my shit skip. But anyway, yeah, back to what I was saying. Don't let them rock you to sleep again, man. Please, don't let them rock you to sleep. Like, bring my mic down. Don't let them rock you back to sleep. Stay woke this time. Get back into the slideshow. The shit, I was lit for a second, but then I just got sad about the shit real quick. But let me stay lit, man. What we gonna do is stay lit. We gonna keep our vibration high. No matter what, we gonna make it. We gonna survive. We survivors. Like Akon and them was saying about Akon and Jeezy, baby. Akon and Young Jeezy. Some of that, out here. All right, man. Let me quit clouding, man. Let me keep it moving. I just be having fun with it, man. Boom. After a string of Supreme Court setbacks, Democrats wonder whether Biden White House is capable of urgency moment demands. I bet. Yeah, let's see what they talk about. Deborah Messing was fed up. Oh my God. And if you don't know who Deborah Messing is, this is who Deborah Messing is. Star of Will and Grace. Yeah, so they had this Zoom call, y'all. I was telling you I was going to get to this Zoom call. They had a celebrity Zoom call down to the White House. Okay? And this is what's going on. Washington, Deborah Messing was fed up. The former Will and Grace star was among dozens of celebrity Democrat supporters and activists who joined a call with White House aides last Monday to discuss Supreme Court overturning Roe v. Wade. The mood was fatalistic. Hey, I don't know who wrote this, but I like this writer right here. The mood was fatalistic. Who uses that word? Hold on, man. I gotta roll up on that one. I like that word. I like how they put this together, man. Hey, they out here with a paint. They whoever wrote this is like an artist, okay? And the way that I'm viewing this is like how a painter paints pictures, and I'm seeing colors. So when I see him using words like this, it's like I know he's using like the left side of his brain. You know what I'm saying? Or he could just be a super nerd. But I'm thinking, never mind. I'll get into it later. Anyway. The move was fatalistic, according to 3 people on the call, which was also co-organized by the advocacy group Build Back Better Together. What the heck are they building back better? All right. That almost sounds like Make America Great Again. This is getting real weird, but let's keep it moving. Messing said she'd got Joe Biden elected and wanted to know why she was being asked to do anything at all. Exactly, Deborah. That's how we feel. They told her, hey, you have to come vote for us again, and maybe we'll work it out at the midterms. Man, we tired of hearing that shit, man. We voted for y'all already. We already put y'all in office. Why do we have to do anything right now? Get out there and make something happen, Joe. Get out there and be somebody, Joe. Let me see what y'all see. Let me make sure my mic working too. I'm over here moving around. Yeah, get out there and be somebody, Joe. You know what's going on for real. And it's sad, because the same thing gonna happen 2024. Y'all gonna act like y'all don't know what's going on. Y'all gonna act like it's a big panic. They're gonna scare y'all with something. Watch, man. It's the same thing happen every election cycle. And it's like y'all not hip to the play. You know what I'm saying? Like you keep letting them run the same play on y'all, man. Like y'all ain't got no street smarts politically. If that makes sense. And I hope that makes sense. If you take them street smarts and apply it to politics, we need y'all out here. You know what I'm saying? They gonna call y'all conspiracy theorists. That's what's gonna happen. When you put a street smart person and start giving them politics to study and look at, the corruption that they're gonna uncover is gonna be called conspiracies. But it's just because they're smart enough to see BS and to know the intention behind certain moves. You have to remember, for every reaction, there's an equal and opposite reaction, and nobody does anything without intent. Everything there's intent. Even the stuff that you do without even thinking, there's intent. You breathe. You don't think about breathing, but your body has intent to keep itself alive. You know what I'm saying? That's the autonomic nervous system that keeps all of that stuff running without you having to even think about it. You blink, you don't have to think about blinking. You know what I'm saying? You swallow, you don't have to think about swallowing and keeping, these are things you just do on your own. Your heart beats on its own. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to think about making your heart beat for it to beat. All of this runs off your autonomic nervous system. Autonomic nervous system. Auto. And the auto is for, you already know. So yeah, let's keep it moving though. A little health for y'all. On the different things. Okay, the mood was fatalistic, according to 3 people on the call, which was also co-organized by the advocacy group Build Back Better Together, which sounds eerily like Make America Great Again. Messing said she'd gotten Joe Biden elected and wanted to know why she was being asked to do anything at all, yelling that there didn't seem a point to voting. Exactly. Others wonder why the call was even happening. Like, what's going on here? Why are we even on the phone with this guy? Like, they're not going to do anything. You get it? You see what I'm saying? And people are getting hip. It's like, why are we even calling, man? Damn. It's all cap. I mean, we just tired of the cap. And I apologize. I just popped some chia seeds. Yeah, and I shouldn't chew on y'all while I'm on the show, so I'm not going to eat no more of those. Chia seeds, good for them omega-3s, baby. Amongst a bunch of other stuff. I believe iron, protein. I'll be going over so much information. I'll be trying to remember everything. Only way you can remember stuff is through repetition. Repetition is the mother of learning, like I always say. It's not about studying for long periods of time. You can break a study session up into 15-minute segments and do it throughout the day. And you'll retain more of that information because you went over it more times. So it's the same thing as it's muscle memory. Your brain is the biggest muscle you have. Okay? So the more you work that joint, you heard me? Like my man Al say, you heard me? I done converted it to the you feel me, I guess. I notice I say that shit a lot. You feel me? You feel me? Okay. Sorry, y'all, I'm over here rolling up. But again, yeah, Deborah Messing was pissed. She said she doesn't see the point in even fucking voting. And Deborah Messing is the Will and Grace star. So they had this group celebrity Zoom call with some advisors. Let me bring this down, make sure y'all can hear me. They had this group celebrity Zoom call with these advisors to the White House after Roe vs. Wade. And, Joe Biden pretty much said, if you against Roe vs. Wade, you're out of step with the Democratic Party. So remember that when it's time to go put these motherfuckers back in office, y'all. And I don't want to hear that we don't have a choice. It's too late. We need to start looking now. Okay? Y'all make this same excuse every election cycle. The shit is embarrassing. Black folks, the shit is embarrassing that we can't come together and make a conscious choice on what we want to do. but we can all decide to go buy chicken sandwiches till they run out of chicken overnight, until they sell 10 million chicken sandwiches in one day. But we can't get 10 million people to the vote polls to vote for a better future for our children. Like, make this make sense to me. And it's so funny because I overstand it, because I was telling y'all about the bird's eye view earlier. I know why y'all is the way y'all is. You know, that it's the dumbing down of the population. You know, everybody's distracted. You know, they keep you in a state of fear. When you're in a state of fear, you can't think far ahead. You know, fear. What's the word? Not traumatized, but I guess you can't be. Yeah, well, being traumatized in fear though, but paralyzed. That's the word. Fear will paralyze you to where you can't move. It will keep you stagnant. You feel me? That's what fear does. And anxiety as well. So a lot of people who are suffering from procrastination, you're suffering from an anxiety about something, and you need to get your feet moving. You know, get your feet moving and break out of that, because that's what that is. You scared of failure, or you scared of what you don't got, or you scared what's gonna happen if you don't actually succeed. Like, oh, if I don't get this done, I'm gonna be fucked up. Like, and then you'll be stuck thinking about that instead of focusing on a plan and acting on a plan. You know, that's wasted energy on the outcome that you don't even want to manifest. So don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Never spend too much time there. Let me keep it moving though. That afternoon, participants received a follow-up email with a list of basic talking points and suggestions of Biden speech clips to share on TikTok. Like, the audacity of these people. You see that? You know, after he told them they're pretty much out of step, he doesn't care about them, and he's not gonna do nothing. He sends them some shit to share. You know, fuck it. Help me promote though. The call 3 days after the decision eliminating federal abortion rights encapsulates the overwhelming sense of frustration among Democrats with Biden. It offers a new window into what many in the president's party describe as mismanagement permeating the White House. Top Democrats complain that the president isn't acting with, or perhaps is even capable of, the urgency of the moment demands. So yeah, if you're against abortion, you know, that's probably how you feel right now. You feel like, what is going on in your world? You know, what is going on in your world? It's getting bad out here, y'all. It's getting bad out here. And if you just tapped in, make sure you smash that like button. Please hit that share button. Don't be scared to tap that bell so you get the notifications. You know, every time I go live, we'll let you know. Where was I at though? Let me get back over here. Okay, here come the good stuff though. Okay, a year and a half in, the Biden administration is struggling to untangle supply chains and tackle soaring inflation, which is by far the biggest problem facing Democrats up and down the ballot in November. Let me make this big so y'all can read this too. I like y'all to be able to read your own stuff at the same time when I do these like this, okay? It's got to look like you're taking actions, said California Democrat Representative Ro Khanna. Any economist who says the president shouldn't do anything on the economy should be fired. They can be at a think tank, they can be a professor, but they shouldn't be at the White House. There's not a frontline office out there that isn't frustrated with the lack of action coming from the White House on inflation. One aide told a member fighting to hang on to an endangered seat. At the very least, the president should get caught trying to bring prices down just about every day. Like, and again, he's not doing none of that shit. He actually said, we're about to be in this for the long haul. Buckle up, you know? And this is crazy, y'all. White House aides say that this is crazy. I can't believe he said that shit too. And I might go to that, you know. There's a bunch of stuff I know about that I didn't put on this slideshow that I could just go to in 2 seconds. Because I be reading. This shit is funny, the shit they be saying, man. And I told you, it's like, I call it political theater, man. You know, this shit is all political theater. Like, this shit is more entertaining to me than some damn soap opera. This shit is real life. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I be all over this shit. And then this shit be comical when we got Jim Crow Joe, you know, suffering from dementia up here every day. This shit is like, it's really like Trump 2.0 for real. It's really worse than Trump. Um, dang, I could show you all the stuff he said about the Mexicans. Man, Joe Biden just called Mexicans. I don't even want to say the word, man. You know, but he just said that y'all be, man, the same thing they try to say about everybody when they demonize them. They be trying to say that y'all raping people and shit. Shit crazy. I didn't even want to say it. I just don't want YouTube to try to take my video if like I said that shit. But yeah, Joe Biden said that shit. Like, I'm about to play that video too, man, because he been bugging. He been bugging. Um, yeah, man, I'm about to break Joe Biden all the way down. Fuck it. Let's get into it, man. White House aides say that is exactly what they are doing. In the past few months, the administration has announced a historic release of oil from the nation's strategic petroleum reserve, invoked the Defense Production Act to address baby formula shortages, and even floated a temporary suspension of the federal gas tax. But none of these moves have solved the problems. The baby formula shortages persist, inflation remains high, and gas prices, though slightly down from their high, are still hovering close to $5 a gallon. Biden's support of gas tax holiday was the subject of months of deliberations among officials, many of whom were against it and privately suggested it was purely political step to show initiative on gas prices, and only recently put the question in front of Biden directly. It had the appearance of throwing spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks, one official said. And that's exactly what they was doing. They was just trying to make y'all feel better for a second. They was trying to put a Band-Aid on a bullet wound. You know what I'm saying? Like, the shit don't work, fam. You're not about to stop nothing if you don't get the heck off me. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's what they was trying to do. So, yeah. Is it still big so y'all can see all of this? Okay, hold on. Let me light my blunt real quick. I told y'all, let me break this boy down. About to break Biden down like a backwood, baby. Watch this. Sources also say, let me turn this down. Sources also say that decisions in the White House are getting bottlenecked as veteran advisors urge Biden to take the long view rather than focus on fast responses. You see how they trying to show y'all like, hey, they're not about to do nothing. That's pretty much what they just told y'all. We're not about to do nothing. And that's how they telling y'all. And then they're gonna hit you with this same response next year, and then next year, and then next year. Let's keep it moving. Dude, midterms is coming. Like, how are we gonna vote for y'all? Like, you're not offering us nothing. Like, you're pretty much telling us you're not about to give us nothing to vote for you. No reason to vote for you at all. Biden to take the long view. Okay, my bad. Few are trying, and even fewer are succeeding in pushing back against Biden's infamous inability to settle on decisions on everything from whether to lift tariffs on Chinese imports or cancel student loan debt. Biden has been mulling what to do on student loans for more than a year. White House staff drafted a memo on the topic weeks ago, and a final decision is now being targeted ahead of when the current repayment pause expires on August 31st. It's funny because I paid all my school loans off already, and now he want to try to take them away. Good looking though, bruh. Cool. Let me hurry up, man. It's cool. I'm about to go back. I hope you don't do it till like next year. Let me go ahead and get a year in this naturopathic medicine, and then he can wipe all my stuff. Further aggravating progressives who say Biden's indecision is hurting people with debt who are trying to make plans and losing much of the potential benefit he could get from it. So, yeah, again, he can get the benefit from it. It's about the benefit that he can get from alleviating our student loan debt, not the benefit we can get from it. He wants to look good, and he ain't did nothing. So he gonna drop that. Black people gonna jump for joy because everybody went to school for a semester to get that free check and never went to more than 3 classes. Man, they're gonna be happy that they don't got that no more. But it's cool. Biden has been baiting away complaints that he's out of sync with his party since before he launched his presidential campaign. The country didn't elect Joe Biden because they wanted a Democratic Donald Trump to go out there every day and divide the country more, said Cedric Richmond. Okay, yeah, we definitely didn't vote for him for that. We want him to make some decisions, though. Who left his own seat in Congress to serve the West Wing's Biden's first year. Democrats attacking Biden are scapegoating the president. Wait, so he just said Democrats attacking Biden are scapegoating the president. F this dude. I just want to say that right now. Let me keep it moving. Or distracted and not focusing on what they should be focused on. Man, smack dude, man. Like, man, this is the type of stuff that pissed me off. And they be trying to play us like we crazy because we care about the stuff we supposed to care about. Do y'all see how this go? And this is the people that's carrying out Biden's demands. So be very scared of this. He saved democracy once by beating a tyrant, and that's all he had to do. So he could just kick his feet up for the next 4 years. Like, he don't got to listen to nothing we said. We put him in office, fam. What do you mean? He's doing it again. He doesn't do it by beating his chest. Man, what's this dude's name again? Cedric Richmond, Congress. When you see he left his seat in Congress to work for Joe Biden. If you see Cedric Richmond, boo that man. Okay. Well, that's what dude said on it wasn't how high, it was half baked. I think. Boo that man. Okay, let's keep it moving. Hey, actually, I gotta get that sound bite so I can play that. The attacks Biden is facing now are the same foolishness that got us Donald Trump. No, I'm going to show you guys what got Donald Trump. And this is exactly why I go back into Obama. Because Obama is how we got Donald Trump. Obama and Hillary. Hillary wasn't good enough. She's not fighting hard enough, Richmond said. That's what got us Donald Trump. And that got us Neil Gorsuch, Brett Kavanaugh, and Amy Coney Barrett. Case closed. He think he said something. Let's keep it moving. This is actually what got us Barack Obama. Think it was 6.5 million Americans kicked out of their homes. He also adopted a freaking Republican healthcare plan and didn't give us a public option. Right here, you can see in these articles you can look up. This is CNBC over here. This one's CNN Money. Has Obama's policy failed housing? There's not much President Obama could do to fix the housing market, experts say. Man, come on. He bailed out all the banks and he left the American people stuck. So yeah. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know nothing about this situation, I guess you just got to stay in your lane right now. I have a further podcast breaking all that down. Go back to my other podcast, World War III, where I go into Obama on that one. It's on my YouTube channel. You know, because I go into all, Obama's dirt on that one. But yeah, and we have Obamacare, Romney. Obamacare grew out of Romney Care. Obamacare is Romney Care. You know what I'm saying? Look it up. You feel me? Mitt Romney, who campaigned for president on promise to repeal Obamacare in 2022, has finally gotten around to admitting what most of the world already knew. President Obama's signature health law draws heavily on Romney's own healthcare reform effort in Massachusetts when he was governor there. Yeah, we all knew this. It was exactly verbatim, pretty much the same thing. And he didn't give people a public option to opt out. If you didn't get the insurance, you had to pay fines. And it hurt more people than it helped. I'll give you an example. One of my exes, she actually qualified for free insurance from Job and Family Services. Her butt was getting Obamacare taken out of her checks, and it was taking $300 a month out of her check. No, I take that back. It was somebody else who was making a little bit more money than them, and they couldn't afford health insurance. Here's the thing. Obamacare made it where if you didn't have health insurance, they was fining your ass and they was going to tax you. So you had to have health insurance. So if you didn't have some free insurance because you made too much money, that meant that you had to pay for it to get it taken out of your check, right? So if you make $16, $17 an hour, now they about to take $300 out your check every 2 weeks. So it was almost people didn't want to make over a certain amount of money because they were scared that was going to happen. They was going to get taken off the JFS welfare and then end up having all this extra money coming out they check. And it was fucking the middle class up, the people who was right there on the border. Okay? If that makes any sense to y'all. Oh, I'm on the camera too. That's dope. Okay. So yeah. So that's how Obamacare was messing up the middle class. And I think I pretty much broke that down real simple. So if you was making like $10 an hour, you wouldn't have cared. Obama has deported more people than any other president. This is ABC News, 2016. This is right after his election. I mean, right after Trump got in. They dropped the reports. Trump may be getting closer to Obama's recent policy, though. He doesn't, though. Obama deported more. This is how we got Donald Trump. People were sick of the Democratic Party and all their bullshit. You feel me? We've been hip to y'all, man. Look over here to the right. Obama-led drone strikes kill innocents 90% of the time, report shows. Okay, this is what the FBI report show. FBI reports show that 90% of his drone strikes kill innocent people. I can't support this, man. I don't support that. My principles don't align with that. My morals don't align with that. I'm not just hopping on this bandwagon because he black. Y'all got me. What type of follower y'all think I am? I'm asking y'all, what type of follower do y'all think I am? Right here, I'm showing y'all that Obama has deported more people than any other president ever. I'm showing y'all right here that 90% of Obama's drone strikes killed innocent people. My morals and my principles don't align with that. I'm not rocking with him just because he's black. I'm not no follower. And like y'all make me sick. Y'all make me sick, man. Y'all make me sick for real. Y'all, this sociopathic behavior. Okay? It's sociopathic behavior. And I got to call it out for exactly what it is, man. Stop letting these people off the hook. Stop looking for a token of symbolism for black people to feel like we accomplished something when we didn't. We didn't accomplish anything. All he is a black face for white supremacy. I'm sorry. Okay? He's a black face running a corporation that's operating on stolen land, which is fraud. And until people wake up and understand what nationality is and birthright is, we're going to be lost in the sauce trying to get civil rights. What is civil? Why wouldn't you have human rights? Are you a human? Who's civil? It sounds like a dope name, maybe a dope middle name. Sounds like a dope first name. Civil something. I don't know. The fuck is civil rights? LGBTQ got civil rights. I want human rights. You don't get human rights unless you have a nationality. As long as you're running around claiming to be black or a crayon color, you're going to have to fight for civil rights because you're classified as a corporation under a corporation. These are facts, okay? Let's keep it moving, though. 90% of this, Obama was out there on demon time. You feel me? On demon time. Spraying the block up. You think the Chicago hitters bad? They ain't got nothing on Obama. I'm telling you. Oh, I gotta say that. Always be double saying shit because I say some fire shit when I'm off the camera. And I'll be like, no, I need that quotable. And the funny thing is, I never go back and get any of these damn quotables. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to come back and get this one. Let me try to come back and get this one. And I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna start all over like I did. Just do it. And take 3. Okay, boom. Yeah, man, this nigga Obama was out there on demon time, man. 90% of his drone strikes killed innocent people. You know what I'm saying? And if you think the Chicago shooters bad, he the coldest one from Chicago. You feel me? Yeah, and this is real talk. These are facts. These are facts. Washington Times, look it up. CIA, FBI reports. I can't make this stuff up, y'all. Y'all just don't read. Y'all don't read. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't grow. Anything not growing is dead. Y'all brain dead. Obama criticized for a 400,000 Wall Street speech. It was just one of many. Again, these are payoffs for real. For him to go out there and use his political sway to still make stuff happen. They've got these politicians in their pocket. You know, Barack Obama calls for more censorship. First Amendment does not apply to Facebook and Twitter. Okay, this is recently. I want y'all to recognize that. This isn't, he just called for this. This isn't while he was in office. He's out here trying to keep y'all from having y'all own voice on the web, literally. Obama. He doesn't want y'all bashing the government. He doesn't want y'all pushing back against abortion. He doesn't want y'all talking about how the war in Ukraine is bad for American gas prices, et cetera, et cetera. And this is what their reports say. He's in big pharma has these politicians in their pocket. Pharmaceutical industry pays price for alliance with Obama industry. You could look this up. For years, American drug makers relied on Republicans to protect them. Democrats led the campaign for, boom, you got to go ahead and check that out. And I like the subtitle. It says, a sellout that is coming back to haunt Big Pharma, confirming a new that treachery doesn't pay. Wow, that's deep. That's real deep. I'm gonna put that out there like that. Okay, let's keep it moving. Obama's quiet war on oil. This is from Politico, 2015. I'm just going back to show y'all how we got Donald Trump, because they saying like we got Donald Trump because they was trying to blame the people. He said this same foolishness is how we got Donald Trump. People asking the Democrats to actually do something that they want. And he's trying to use y'all against y'all, trying to say, stop asking for stuff. Y'all keep asking for stuff. Y'all making us look bad. We not doing nothing. And this is how we got Donald Trump. So I guess he's telling the truth. He really not lying. He really not lying to y'all. Again, let me just read a little bit at the top of this article. President Barack Obama's enemies have long accused him of waging war on oil, but a very different war on oil and gas is coming next. Go ahead and check this out. All this stuff is online. You got Google at y'all fingertips, but y'all don't know nothing. Nobody was gonna vote for Hillary. And again, like I told y'all, they paid Hillary, helped fund Trump's campaign to get him to be able to run against her. These documents were just released. This shit's crazy, man. This shit's better than any soap opera ever. We got Donna Brazile here on the left. She found proof that the DNC rigged the nomination for Hillary Clinton. And it's funny that she said she found proof. Damn it, she helped them. Then she wrote a book about it. Okay, so yeah, she helped them cheat. They took all the down ballot funded money that was supposed to be spread out amongst all the candidates for to help run their campaign and gave it all to Hillary. And she has slipped Hillary the damn questions for the debate. WikiLeaks reveals Donna Brazile shared debate questions with Hillary in advance. Definitely did. Representative Debbie Wasserman Schultz was forced out as chairman over the emails, which indicated the party organization unfairly favored Clinton over Sanders during the primary. So she lost her job over this. So anybody acting like this is cap, you is cap. Or you big cap, sombrero, you've been sitting under one, sipping lemonade, not paying attention to nothing. Because you missed all of this. All of this is a fact now. You feel me? The Democratic presidential nominee, Hillary Clinton, in a file photo. Reuters. Look at Hillary. Looking like, damn, they caught us. Like, you goofy. How do I get caught, huh? Inside Hillary Clinton's secret takeover of the DNC. You can go ahead and check this out online, too. Political Magazine. All I did was go to Google. I know what to type, and I screenshot it for y'all. But I'm packaging it together for y'all so that way y'all can start to see why we got Donald Trump. Nobody was gonna vote for this evil antichrist ass, and here's Donna, a must read, Bernie Sanders, a must burn, Hillary Clinton. Crooked Hillary and DLC will rig the bestsellers list to make her book of lies #1. Hacks, Donna Brazile, election tell-all. Call for DNC chair Donna Brazile to resign now. Bernie delegates, because yeah, they got caught, man. It's crazy. And Bernie was real quiet about it. He's still stuck with the Democratic Party. He didn't say nothing. And it's wild, man. Dang, where my screen go? How did I get there?
Democrats, recall your bluff! Voting blue is not enough! Democrats, recall your bluff!
Right back.
My stream tweaking. My bad, y'all. I don't know what's going on. You know, Killary out there and the algorithms hear me talking all that cash money. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if this video get me a warning. I hope it don't get me pulled down, man. I'm just bringing the news to y'all. Hillary Clinton is the queen of warmongers, embodiment of corruption and personification of. Not going to read that. From the day I announced my candidacy, there has been a concerted campaign to destroy my reputation. We wondered who was behind it. Yeah, they were trying to slander Tulsi so bad, man. They said she was a Russian operative, all this crazy stuff, just making up lies, anything to get people to not vote for her. Hate. I'm not going to read that. Stored and deleted classified emails on my private server betrayed our people in Benghazi, and yet I am still loved by the Democratic Party. I must be blessed. And again, you still see her out here talking and on the news and all of that. And if y'all not hip about how she took all the money from Haiti, I'm gonna need y'all to go catch up on this, okay? Please catch up on this. Everyone who was mad that Trump called Haiti a shithole voted for the person who made it one. Okay, and I'm about to just show y'all a little bite of that. The Clintons stole billions of aid dollars from starving Haitians, but Trump says mean things. A hurricane going through Haiti, donate money to me so I can build another hospital. They never built nothing down there, man. They got all these billions of dollars and never sent none of the money to Haiti. And I'm gonna do a whole breakdown on this. And they still mad. The Haitian people, I got videos of them on my computer asking where the money at. Like, what's going on? You know, completely robbed these people. Haiti called, they are still wondering where their Clinton Foundation funded hospitals are. Not coming. And again, here's another reason nobody wants to vote for them. The first people who were doing deals with Russia, who's are supposed to be somebody who we're in opposition with, you know, but why is Obama and Hillary Clinton selling them, you know, what is it, 1/3 of America's uranium? You know, and then Hillary Clinton got this big couple $1 million donation to her foundation from some weird Russian company. You know, and you can look all of this stuff up. You see why they say controversy, not conspiracy, because this is a fact. Forbes. I just Google Hillary won uranium Russia deal. You can go to Forbes. You can go to Wikipedia. You can go to Congress. Of course, they're going to sugarcoat it, but go ahead and get this information and see what's going on, man. This stuff's been out there. You feel me? This stuff's been out there, y'all. Y'all got to stop letting them run this okey doke on us like that, man. You know? Make sure my sound's still working. Man, they've been running this same 1-2 play on us for so long. And I don't understand how y'all don't catch it. Like, especially my black queens and my queens of all races. Like, what's going on? Y'all can catch y'all man cheating from a million miles away, but y'all don't see them running this same thing down our throat. And I let Roe versus Wade be what wake y'all up. You know what I'm saying? Let Roe versus Wade would keep y'all on Joe Biden heels the same way y'all was on Donald Trump heels them whole 4 years, man. I want y'all to be on everything this man do. You feel me? That would make me happy, y'all. I'd appreciate it. You feel me? Definitely. I said I was gonna go over something else about Joe Biden. I forgot what it was. Hold on, I know what I was gonna do. I was about to bring up this other slideshow for y'all because I got a couple slideshows on old Jim Crow Joe. You feel me? Let me see what else come up when I type in Joe. lying. Let's see what this one's talking about. Okay, that's Joe Biden lying right there. I don't care about that one, though. He always lying. Where's the... Oh, you know what it's called? It's called Ukraine. Truth about Ukraine. This is where I break down Ukraine. Okay, let me make this full screen so y'all can get a bite of this. Slideshow from beginning. Come over here. I don't know why my StreamYard tweaking right now. I should doing some other shit. Okay, here we go. Just because I feel like kicking it with y'all for a little bit. PowerPoint has detected your graphics card. Okay, I don't care about that right now. Okay, what do y'all see? That's not what I wanted to show y'all, though. I wanted it to be full screen, so let me redo this. Okay. Thanks for your patience. Here we go. Let's get right into this. The truth about, yeah, all that. You know, we're not about to go all through this. In this presentation, I break down how this whole Ukraine thing is really over this pipeline called Nord Stream 2. Of course, everything's over some natural gas or some oil. They beefing over this. They've been trying to stop Russia from getting this done. Biden vowed in 2014 to keep them from getting this done. He wasn't even a president yet. So what you think he's going to do now that he's in office? Germany said that if Russia ever invades Ukraine, that they'll cancel or close down Nord Stream 2. So ever since then, the U.S. has been trying to provoke a response out of them, and that's what they've finally gotten. Let me keep it moving here. Okay, this one was short too. I thought I had some Ukraine stuff on there. Dang, that ain't what I want. That ain't what I thought it was. That ain't what I thought it was. Okay, you know what we gonna do? I'm about to go to a commercial break. Let's see how I can do this. Commercial break. I'll be right back.
Yeah. At a certain point in life, man, when you feel you made it, it's within you. I ain't gotta rap about robbing, I ain't gotta rap about dope. It give me peace to let me know I give you hope, you know I made it. Hurting like a project curtain, pockets been down to the floor. When you love it, you would never let it go, you know I made it. Understand they gon' hate, them niggas feel my flow, that's how I like it. But I know they don't want smoke, you know I made it. Front line when they go down, some people gon' lay low. I'm a soldier, I'm gon' cock and let it blow, you know I made it, 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 finally made it. I put that bottle down, I do not come around. I done been ignorant, low in them clips and then running the bus and them hollow rounds, yeah. Now that I run the town, you would not hear a sound. It is a fact, I'm gon' kill every track and they already know I'ma hold it down, yeah. On a whole nother level, cruise control but no pedal, grave digger but no shovel, Olympian but no medal. But I go hard, I don't settle. The block blues is so special. You pick a style, I got several. An activist but slash rebel. I know they mad that I made it. You should be happy I made it. Usually it's only one opportunity. It's all about who the one that's gonna take it. Yeah, yeah. Some people get it and make it. Some people get it and fake it. Now that I got it, I'm giving it all that I got. Cause I know that casket is waiting. Bless them, bless them. I ain't gotta rap about robbing. I ain't gotta rap about dope. It give me peace to let me know I give you hope. You know I made it. Hurting like a project curtain. Pockets been down to the floor. made it, 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 finally made it. I had to go and grind, all in this life of mine. I had to flip it, go get me a ticket. I'm flipping you bottom, my bottom line, yeah. Now that I'm doing fine, drama so far behind. You can get paper, but when you get paper, you people can't pay for no peace of mind. No, have a whole different vision. A Christmas gift, but no ribbon. A brand new car, but no engine. A big old high with no ceiling. But you go hard, ain't no quitting. All taking, no giving. Now you alive, not just living. Forgiveness, but no permission. They gon' be mad that you made it. You should be happy you made it. Usually it's only one opportunity. It's all about who the one that's gon' take it. Yeah, yeah. Some people get it and make it. Some people get it and fake it. Now that I got it, I'm giving it all that I got. Cause I know that casket is waiting. Bless them. I ain't gotta rap about robbing. I ain't gotta rap about dopey. Give me peace to let me know. I give you hope, you know I made it. Hurt like a project curtain. I've been down to the floor. When you love it, you would never let it go. You know I made it. Understand they gon' hate. Real niggas feel my flow. That's how I like it. But I know they don't want smoke. You know I made it. Front line when they go down. Some people gon' lay low. I'm a soldier. I'm gon' cock and let it blow. You know I made it. 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 Fine.